All right, so what's the fourth point for how to choose a local church or a church that you want to be part of? Very simple. It's a place where you can express and serve with your gifts to demonstrate God's power. I need to just say that straight up. It's not biggie. It's a place to express and serve with your gifts to demonstrate God's powers. Because service to the saints is received within a local church. So remember, you are taught about Christ. Remember that you are finding people who are exemplifying the life. Then remember the impact it's having on you is that it's preparing you for ministry. And how can you be prepared for ministry if you don't serve? By the way, the chief word for ministry is service. Diakonia, it's service. The deacons were appointed to serve. If you remember the book of Acts chapter 6, it says we cannot leave the ministry of the word and prayers, but we should appoint people who will serve tables. They were called to do that. The people who were called to serve tables are deacons, and deacons means people that are servants. Likewise, the word used also for leadership in the church is for service. You want to lead, you want to be part of a local church, be ready to deploy your gifts. And that also means that some of the gifts you will receive or some of the natural gifts you have attained in the world by attending certifications, by being credentialed, by being accredited, by learning in certain fields that are considered secular, you can also deploy them in the church. It's very important for you to know that that's a place to serve. Will I have an opportunity to serve in the local church? And let me tell you, the gift of the Spirit, as we likely call them, or most likely call them, is actually deployed in the local church. You find that in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 31. Paul says, but covet earnestly. The word covet earnestly is the word zileo. It's the word that means born with passion. It says, born with passions for the best gifts. And yet I show you a more excellent way. Then he goes to chapter 13, which is about the love walk. You see, he says, covet earnestly, born with zeal for the best gift. The best gift here does not mean that there are some gifts that are good and some that are others that are not good. No, he's saying to you the most serviceable. The word best there means the most useful. It's the word kraton. The most useful, the more serviceable, the more advantageous. Meaning that when I am in church, I serve with the gift that is more appropriate for everyone to benefit from. So you are part of a church. You can't be a bench warmer. There is a skill you have. There is a talent you have. There is something at your disposal that you can actually deploy. There is whether a spiritual or a natural gift you have. You want to ask yourself, can I deploy my gift in this place? And please don't tell me I can't serve here. It's too small. It's not large. Nobody will notice me. No. You need to be faithful. Faithful, right? Faithfulness is a key feature or nomenclature or characteristics of anyone that is saved. We are faithful in little. We are faithful in much. We're not faithful because we want men to notice us. We are not eye services. We are not serving for men to observe us or to give us thanks. We serve because that is our Father's house. Will I find a place to serve with my skills? And whether they be spiritual or natural gift, that's a question to ask yourself. And please, you cannot see that from the first day you went in. Sometimes you may need to observe. Sometimes the pastor, the leadership may even request it of you. Find it in your heart to serve. And when you serve, don't serve with grudge. Don't serve thinking that somebody will reward you there. Don't serve thinking that, oh, I need to be in this place so that I can be applauded, I can be rewarded. It's important for you to know that all that you are doing must bring honor to God, and it must also mutually benefit others who are part of the local church. That's the fourth thing to consider. Let me see you in the fifth session, and let's go on.